The lion and the tiger. This is the king of the jungle versus the solitary war machine. Who would win in a fight? Round 1. Attack. The offensive mechanisms of both felines are highly evolved, relying on a combination of massive bite force, specialized dentition, and retractile claws. The tiger utilizes an ambush methodology optimized for solitary hunting. It possesses a bite force evaluated at approximately 1,050 pounds per square inch. Its canine teeth can reach lengths of up to 3.5 inches, designed to sever the spinal cord or suffocate large prey efficiently. Its hind legs are exceptionally powerful, enabling explosive leaps and allowing the animal to stand upright on its rear limbs during combat to deliver rapid, alternating paw strikes with immense kinetic energy. On the other hand, the lion's offensive strategy is adapted for cooperative hunting, but remains formidable individually. It exerts a bite force of roughly 650 to 690 pounds per square inch. While numerically lower than the tiger's, its wide gape and robust are highly effective at crushing the windpipes of large prey. Lions strike with immense forelimb strength, using their heavy claws to anchor themselves to an opponent, rather than relying on rapid, sustained boxing metrics. Round 2. Defense. Defensive capabilities dictate a predator's ability to minimize trauma and survive debilitating injuries sustained during an engagement. The male lion possesses a distinct anatomical advantage. The mane. This dense structure of hair serves a vital protective function, shielding the vulnerable jugular vein, carotid arteries, and larynx from lethal throat bites. Furthermore, the loose skin of the lion allows it to twist within an opponent's grasp, minimizing deep muscular or structural damage during a grapple. Conversely, the tiger relies heavily on its muscular density and cryptic camouflage to avoid detection before a conflict. It lacks specialized protective structures like a mane. However, its skin is exceptionally thick around the neck and shoulders. The tiger's defensive strategy relies primarily on superior agility and rapid reflexes, or evade incoming strikes. Round 3. Intelligence, cognitive processing, spatial awareness, and tactical adaptability directly influence decision-making during high-stakes engagements. As the only truly social feline, the lion operates within a complex hierarchical structure known as the pride. This social lifestyle enhances its cognitive capacity regarding spatial coordination, threat assessment, and cooperative strategy. Lions are highly adept at reading the body language of adversaries and pacing themselves within a conflict, often relying on psychological pressure and group dynamics. On the part of the tiger, it functions as a solitary strategist. It possesses a highly developed cerebral cortex, optimized for solitary problem-solving, environmental navigation, and precise spatial calculations during an ambush, because it cannot rely on a pride for backup. A tiger's cognitive framework is hardwired for extreme caution, meticulously calculating risks before committing to an engagement to avoid self-injury. Round 4. Endurance. Endurance measures a specimen's capacity to maintain peak physical exertion and manage lactic acid accumulation under prolonged stress. Tigers are built for short, explosive bursts of maximum power. Due to their immense muscle mass and solitary hunting style, their anaerobic threshold is reached relatively quickly. In an extended conflict, the high energy demands of their heavy musculature can result in rapid fatigue and heat exhaustion, particularly in sustained grappling scenarios. In contrast, lions are adapted to the arid and open savannas, granting them a marginally higher tolerance for sustained physical exertion under thermal stress. Territorial conflicts between male lions can last for extended periods, requiring a metabolic framework capable of enduring prolonged bouts of grappling and physical attrition without immediate systemic shutdown. Round 5. Health points, quantifying the physical dimensions, skeletal density, and overall mass, establishes the physical parameters of the confrontation. For the tiger, the average mass ranges from 220 to 300 kilograms, which is approximately 480 to 660 pounds. Their body length is 2.7 to 3.3 meters, with an exceptionally high skeletal density and a lower center of gravity. Their muscle-to-fat ratio is maximized for solitary power. For the lion, the average mass is 180 to 230 kilograms, or 400 to 500 pounds. Their body length spans 2.5 to 3.0 meters, with a high skeletal density, built for structural impact and a lower overall mass. The tiger holds a definitive statistical advantage in an absolute body mass, muscular volume, and structural dimension, effectively placing it in a heavier weight class. Round 6. Aura, the visual morphology of these apex predators, serves as an evolutionary warning system, projecting lethality to rivals and prey alike. The silhouette of a mature male lion is dominated by its massive thoracic region and prominent mane, which artificially inflates its perceived size. This morphological adaptation creates a highly intimidating profile, designed to project dominant territory ownership and induce psychological submission in rivals from a distance. On the other side, the tiger projects a morphology of streamlined, unadulterated power. The striking contrast of its facial markings, combined with a broad skull, thick neck, and glowing eyes in low light, presents an extraordinarily menacing presence. Its sheer physical width and low, prowling posture convey an immediate impression of lethal, calculated efficiency. An exhaustive evaluation of the biological variables dictates a definitive conclusion: the winner is the tiger. While the male lion possesses superior defensive adaptations via its protective mane and exhibits highly developed tactical patience due to its social evolution, the tiger maintains a critical superiority in primary physical metrics. The tiger's advantages in absolute body mass, higher muscle density, superior bite force, and the unique ability to combat effectively while standing on its hind legs grant it a higher ceiling for offensive output. In a localized, one-on-one confrontation stripped of external variables, the tiger's sheer kinetic capacity and weight class advantage would ultimately overcome the defenses of the lion, securing its position as the apex feline predator.